Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Casey Phil, King Set for Life Wrestling Takes. Like I said, I was gonna give you a review. I know it was the day later. Uh, Monday Night Raw, November 30th episode, but today is December 1st, 2020. What did I think of Monday Night Raw? If you can see me, I'm yawning right now. That's what I feel about Monday Night Raw. It's time for Raw to go back to being 2 hours. 3 hours is just way too long. They're not doing nothing. They're not pursuing nothing. They just doing anything. And Vince, Bruce, that Booktooth Beaver, Kevin Dunn, all them goofy clowns that's in the way, they got to go. They got to go, man. I'm serious. I'm very serious. I just don't. I can't. What's going on SmackDown? I can deal with. I can deal with Roman Reigns situation. I can deal with that. But on Raw, man. Tell you the truth, I would actually prefer either one of these three men being WWE champion right now. I would. Drew McIntyre just not doing it for me, folks. I know some of y'all love Drew McIntyre. Y'all think Drew McIntyre does this stuff. I don't. Drew McIntyre, he didn't ran his welcome a long time ago. He didn't ran it, but I'm going to get to Drew McIntyre in a minute. But let's go ahead and start this show. We opened up the show with a moment of bliss. This is Alexa Bliss situation. Well, apparently, she is now the Harley Quinn to the Joker, or whatever you want to call him. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, or whatever. That's what she is. So she has her moment of bliss. So she interviewed Roman. She interviewed Randy Orton, and she talked about how Randy Orton's her favorite superstar and all this crazy stuff. But she said that why is he acting the way he is? You know, all this and everything. Orton says, "Well, you know why." Um, he said, "I know Bray Wyatt. Me and Bray Wyatt, we go way back. I just don't know this Fiend guy, but I think I know what his weakness is. I know what Bray Wyatt's weakness is. I burned it down years ago." He referred to the match they had going to WrestleMania. Was it 33? I think it was 33. The House of Horrors match, which was terrible, or not House of Horrors. It was something. It was just stupid. They first match. I'm talking about where they had the ring turned into like somebody was in Worm City or something. Just stupid. I'm talking about their first match, not the House of Horror match. The first match, just stupid, just stupid. So she pretty much said, "Well, I know your weakness and all this, and who's manipulating who, and all this crazy stuff." So next thing you know, the Fiend's music, the little screeching, it just sounds stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Like I said, I don't care nothing about this feud at all. So he comes out. Next thing you know, lights go off. They pop back on. She's in his arms. In other words, she's in Randy Orton. Randy Orton is holding her like that's his woman or something. I'm like, you know, it is what it is, man. I just don't care. I have no desire for it. Y'all, I don't watch Raw. I'm telling you, I do not. I don't. I leave that to the clowns who talk about WWE 24/7. I leave that up to them. They like that's their job to watch this nonsense. I'm not finna sit up and waste my time. I have better things to do on a Monday night. I don't have 3 hours to sit up and waste. Like I said, this is how I do. When it comes to Raw, SmackDown, WWE programs, I wait till everything is finished taping, then I go in there and watch it. I'm not finna sit there 3 hours and watch something that I can completely give a crap about. Not. So, like I said, I just fast forward through it. You know what I'm saying? I see what I need to talk about, and then I move on. So next, match is gonna be out of order because I didn't take notes at all. Um, who was next? It was Ricochet and Slapjack or Slap, not whatever. Man, I listen, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I don't give a crap. The retribution situation is dead. They trying to make Mustafa Ali like he's some serious business. it's just not going, man. They can try. They can try. You know, it's just not going. Slapjack went against Ricochet. Ricochet said that he was going to kick the man in the head. Did not happen. Uh, Ricochet loses again. Like I say, I mean, it is what it is, man. Word on the street is Ricochet is on his way out. I'm glad because coming to the E did nothing for him. Absolutely nothing. And it's like, what's the point? Like, what is the point of this man being on the show? Um, it's just nothing. Let's see. We have, like I said, because I'm going off the top of the dome because I did not take notes. I'm serious, so just bear with me. Um, was the Miz and stuff show before the women's match? I think it was. I think we had the Miz stuff. We had the Miz and John Morrison talking to Sheamus, talking about how why the heck is you teaming up with that guy when you know you gonna turn on him and all this stuff, and you know they planting seeds because we know the next feud is gonna be after AJ Styles. So, hey, let me tell y'all something, man. When I say there's nothing on Monday Night Raw that I care about, it's nothing, absolutely nothing. This show was was terrible. It's just nothing, nothing. They don't give me anything, man. You're supposed to make us care, and nothing, absolutely nothing. They said what they had to say. Sheamus said what he had to say, talking about, yeah, I'm going to turn on our friend and all this stuff. Next thing you know, they beat the brakes off of him. Well, Drew McIntyre was nowhere in sight. Next we get this beef that shouldn't been a beef. Elias knew dang well that Jeff Hardy didn't run him over with a car with Sheamus, but for some stupid reason, they've been pushing this beef like this is the main situation. Like he really did run him over a car, which there's video footage he didn't. So stupid. These clowns decided to have a symphony of death match, which is stupid. This is basically a bunch of instruments laying. It's a no disqualification match, but you can use a bunch of instruments. Basically, that's what the whole match was. You had Jeff Hardy and Elias basically whacking each other in the head with guitar 24/7, using the drum set in the middle of the match. It was a piano that was sitting right there where you come out the entranceway. Now the little lid thing that's on top of the piano started moving. It was flapping. I was like, what? I was like, what the heck is going on? Elias go over there. He opened it up. Who chilling up in the piano? R-Truth. R-Truth from 24/7 title. Y'all, I told you from the day one. I said it. I would keep on saying it. Vince does not, and he will never give a crap about people that look like me. I'm just going to say it over and over again. Yes, I heard and I read that R-Truth is Vince McMahon's best friend. Well, Vince McMahon said this. All right, R-Truth, you'll never be in the main event scene. You will never be in the United States Champion scene. You'll never be in the tag team scene. But I got a Pacific title that's going to be for you. You're going to win this title and you're going to lose this title and you're going to win it back. It's going to be called the 24/7 title, and every other person who's irrelevant will chase you down for it forever, as long as you're in the contract with WWE. And that's basically what that title is. That title is a irrelevant title. The whole stuff, it was funny at the beginning, now it's just pointless. Man, you had every clown on the planet just randomly coming out trying to chase that man. It was just stupid. It was like these two are trying to have a match, and then you got this retarded crap happening in the middle of the match. It's pointless. It is pointless. I'm tired of it. But fans love it. Some clowns love that stuff. They love that 24/7 title. That title was retarded, man. That is stupid. So we get back to these two going at it. Now there was a spot in this match that shouldn't happen. Jeff Hardy puts Elias on the table. Now they outside the ring. They right there where the steel steps are. This man tries to go do a swanton bomb off the turnbuckles. Now he knows that the steel step is right there. And he goes right there and he does the move on him. Comes back, falls on his neck and his head. I'm like, he looked just like his brother did it all out. I said, oh boy, here we go. Another stupid segment or another nonsensical accident that shouldn't have happened. Thank God he was okay, but I really haven't heard anything else about what went down. But you know, after that, Jeff Hardy wins the match. Pointless match. I'm done. Now we move on to the pointless tag team division. Hurt Business versus the New Day, but it was a singles competitor. It was Cedric Alexander taking on Xavier Woods. Again, like I say, this does not know how to book black talent. It doesn't. The Hurt Business, when the Hurt Business first came together and I seen everybody wearing the suits, and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna give them a chance. This is the Black Evolution, right? No, this is just a joke. The Hurt Business is a circus act, and you dealing with the New Day, who's a circus act. I'm like, it's. But I listen. Some of our people love it. They love the New Day. They love all that shucking and jiving. I will never. I keep saying it. Now look, I'm proud of my boy Xavier Woods for getting that G4 TV gig. I haven't watched G4 TV since it disbanded, but since it's coming back, you best believe I'll be on it. Since he got the gig, I'm happy for him. But all that shucking and jiving, I can't stand it. I don't like it. I don't like all that. Matter of fact, they had a shucking and jiving segment earlier talking about Cyber Monday. You can get all this WWE stuff at WWE shop. They was cooning it up and shucking. I was like, oh boy, I said, here we go. I said, here we go again. I said, I'm tired of these clowns. I am so tired of it. It's like same old, over and over and over. I'm like, but this is what they get paid to do. They get paid to shuck and jive and be entertained for everybody. So I'm trying to tell you right now, like I said, the tag team division it should be merged. Just like I said in my SmackDown review, it should be merged. The Raw tag team, SmackDown tag team, merge and become one. I don't want to keep seeing the Hurt Business versus New Day 24/7 because that's basically what you're gonna get. You're gonna basically get a bunch of singles matches between the New Day and the Hurt Business, week in, week out. Now, was the match decent? It was okay. Cedric can go. Xavier Woods, when he wants to, he can go. Cedric gets the win. So there you have it. Now we move on to the ladies, if I'm not mistaken. I think the ladies was before them. I think it was after. We got Lana, we got Oscar, we got the tag team women's champions. We got Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Last week, apparently Lana actually pinned Shayna Baszler, which should have never happened. Guess what? She does it again. I'm like, what are they trying to do? What's going on here? Like I said, the women's division again. And just like with black people, they don't know how to book Asian people at all. Oscar's title reign has been hot garbage. It's been hot garbage, and that tells me it's only one woman that's on the way to take that title off her, and that's the Robot Queen herself, Charlotte Flair. Don't want to see it. I'm tired of Charlotte. I don't want to see that woman. No, I don't. But she's coming to take that title off of Oscar. You can put your money on it. It's sad. It's very sad, man. But this is what Vince and them think is great. Great. They think let's book Oscar like a complete nut. Let's try to push Lana and ain't going nowhere. We got Nia Jax who always hurting everybody, and we got Shayna Baszler who's a great wrestler who shouldn't be taking no losses to anybody, especially nobody like Lana. That's just let me just call it a book, you know. So after that, trying to see. Oh, at the picture that's before you, sudden death triple threat. Keith Lee, Matt Riddle, AJ Styles. The winner goes on to face Drew McIntyre at TLC. Now, backstage, you had two backstage segments. Keith Lee was right there. He had walked up to the Sheamus and he said something about word on the street is you better watch your back, something like that. And Sheamus said, man, what you doing? He said, I ain't need your help, nothing like that. Then you had these two in the back. And then now AJ Styles got this big, tall African dude. Now, dude he was like a protege in NXT. I forgot his real name. But it's just unfortunate, man. Dude is Black Great Khali. Khali couldn't wrestle. And this young man really can't either. So they using him like he's some kind of bodyguard. Because that's what he is. He's supposed to be AJ Styles' bodyguard or whatever. So he was standing there. and him and Matt Riddle was having a conversation. Matt Riddle was up here just sounding like he was high as a kite, talking about nothing. And so then, like I said, we got these three going at it. They match was decent. AJ Styles wins. I mean, we already knew that. Like I said, Keith Lee ain't going nowhere yet. They changed his music and everything, but I told y'all a long time ago. I told y'all Keith Lee's career was over. I told y'all the moment he lost them titles at Takeover 30, when he lost the title to Carry On, Carry On Cross or whatever his name is, I told you. I said Keith Lee's career was done. I said you can forget it. He'll be in Jobber Land forever. And yeah, he quote unquote is in the scene, but they're not gonna do nothing with him. They not. They ain't. Like I said, it's just pointless. You know. So AJ Styles wins the match. He will be facing Drew McIntyre at TLC. So then I want to say we got next we got Dana Brooke. I listen, man. I don't even know what Dana Brooke's still even doing there. She went against Mia Yim, who's also in record of Retribution, and she goes by Reckoning. Why the heck was in the middle of the match her mask falls off and she just wrestles as if nothing happened? Y'all, this is what I'm talking about. And who loses? Mia Yim. Reckoning. Reckoning lost to Dana Brooke. Why? No explanation. Don't know why. Why is this even on TV? Vince McMahon and them. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So I'm trying to see if I'm leaving anything out. Oh, backstage, you seen Sheamus in the back. Sheamus is holding his back, and Drew McIntyre walks up to him, started laughing, kicking it, talking about. So that was the entertainment section that you had out there with Matt. I mean, without the Miz, with the Miz and John Morrison and them. And he looked at him sarcastically and said, "Yeah, man, but where was you at?" You know, he said, "But listen," he said, "Don't worry about that." He said, "We're gonna beat the brakes off of them because that was the main event. The main event was a tag team match. The Miz, Morrison versus Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. Now, apparently, Drew McIntyre stayed dealing with the Miz. I don't know why. Don't know why they got to keep having it. I know that fool got the briefcase, but I don't know why because the briefcase is pointless. This is why the whole Money in the Bank pay-per-view needs to die. It needs to go back to where it was at WrestleMania. Had that, since we got two, just you have two. You have the males and the female. Males go first, females go later, or the females go first, males go later. There it is, and they happen in WrestleMania. We don't need no stupid pay per view. We don't, because the briefcase is pointless. It is pointless. First you had it on Big Boy. You had it on him running around here belly rolling all day just to take it off of him and put it on the Miz. Mm-mm-mm. Otis. You had it on Otis big stuff. You had it on Otis. He belly rolling all day long, and he lost it. Now Miz got it, and Miz ain't gonna win it. You're guaranteed. Listen, Drew McIntyre ain't losing that title no time soon. That's all I'm gonna say. None whatsoever. So I'm trying to see am I leaving anything else off of the stupid card? Because like I say, nothing else happened. Nothing. Uh, we get to the main event. Main event was subpar as usual. Didn't do nothing. You had a bunch of cats trying to show up. When I mean bunch of cats, I'm talking about the Miz and them. Miz comes in, try to get the briefcase. AJ Styles is out there on commentary. He talked about he feels that the Miz with the title would be much better than going against Drew McIntyre. That's stupid. It's real stupid. So he gets there, gets the briefcase. He's like, "Bro, what are you doing?" So they pretty much squalify themselves and they try to beat the brakes off of them. And you know how it always is. Uh, Drew McIntyre ended up beating the brakes off of them, and that's how the show go off. Nothing. Like I said, it's just like pointless. It's just pointless, pointless, pointless. I'm like, man, I tweeted this. I said, why is Monday Night Raw still on the air? I don't understand it. Why is Monday Night Raw still on the air? I would never understand it, man. And it still be getting over 2 million views. Like, why do you clowns still tune in to this hot garbage? This show is not worth watching anymore. It's not. I told you, man, I don't watch this crap. Like I said, it's a rarity. Like I said, I watch SmackDown, so I said, okay, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna watch Raw. I'm gonna give you an honest review. Show's hot garbage. Hot garbage. 3 hours is just too long, man. 3 hours is way too long, man. It's not Raw. I remember they used to do 3 hours for an occasion for special events and stuff. Now, this 3 hour nonsense, this stuff been going on for quite some time now. They've been doing 3 hours for a few years now. So I'm like, I just can't. I can't, y'all. I just can't. This Monday Night Raw. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. So that's the review, y'all. Show was subpar. Not worth watching. But if you liked it, tell me if you like it. Tell me if I'm tripping. If you thought the show was great, everything was off the chain, you tell me in the comment section. This your boy KCFL. You know you'll see me tomorrow. I'll get you got 2 reviews coming tomorrow because I got to do NXT and AEW because we got the go on show for NXT and we got this pay-per-view caliber show called Winter is Coming tomorrow on AEW Dynamite. This your boy KCFL signing out.